under the right rib or the back towards the kidney, worse on lying down or after sleeping, getting up in the morning, etc. I thought it was due to a football injury in high school. That's what I wrote down here. I don't have any memory of that, so maybe I was the body memory was coming up, but I couldn't swear to that. But slowly over decades, the pain got worse until I was about 63, 64, and then I had a dream that diagnosed the problem as congestion of the gallbladder, backing up into the liver and portal vein, and the dream suggested milk thistle and collinsonia, which like fit perfectly. And this removed the symptoms rather quickly and surprisingly, considering their duration and severity. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But it's even more bizarre because, so I had given a friend of mine, I was teaching at Thomas Easley School, and I gave one of the students, was a friend, I gave her a necklace called an herb catcher. I like catch herbs so that help her develop as a young herbalist so she could, yeah. So one night I dreamed the herb catcher was giving me the information mentioned above. Actually, it was a little more complicated and confusing, although the above facts stood out. I can't recall it, so I wrote that when it was still fresh. When I called her up, she said, your wolf medicine animal was sleeping at the foot of my bed all night where I hung the herb catcher. All right. And then, okay, even more weird. So I was making I had herb beads along. I was making a medicine bag. And then she had this dream where she and I went to the center of the galaxy where the fairies lived. And the fairies had stolen two artifacts from me, which is a typical earthling misunderstanding. And I was part fairy, that's true. So I wasn't uncomfortable there. And so I managed to get one of them back. And she said, but she was very uncomfortable because she was a human. And she said three of them arrived and like scanned her from head to toe, human. And she said, I could recognize police anywhere in the universe.
Oh God.
But then I got the thing back, and then I got the article, and then boom, we left and came back to Earth. So, and the next day I started making the herb catcher because that's what was in the dream. I didn't know that. I didn't have the dream. She did, but it just automatically shifted to the dream catcher, to the herb catcher, which I've never made one since. Although I was so impressed by this, what I'd written down here, like, wow, I want one of them. And even just hanging up on the wall. But at any rate, so that's the whole story, bizarre as it is.